Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a 2D array. The first thing we're going to start with is we want to add matrix A and matrix B. Now we're going to define matrix A and matrix B. We're going to use double because we want more than just a whole number, but we want decimals if we need them. And 2 open and close brackets means that it's going to be an array. So matrix C is what the code is going to spit back out. So we're going to put zeros because what's going to happen is the way this code works is that we're going to use matrix A and B, and we're going to redefine C in this other world. So in the second public static void. And we're going to redefine C because what's happening in the main world, the second world doesn't know about. So that's why we're going to redefine it. And we're going to use matrix A and B, and it's going to spit it back out as matrix C. But there will be numbers because matrix C is just a holding spot. It's like the equal sign equals what? And zero is just holding the spot for the actual number that we're going to get out of our equation. So here what we're doing is we're defining, we want the integer to start at 0 because in computer science it starts at 0, so 0, 1, 2, but we have 3 numbers, but they start at 0. And then it's going to talk about the matrix C length. So as long as the integer is smaller than the matrix C length, which means 3, it's going to continue to run. And now we're talking about J. So I talks about the rows, and J is going to talk about the columns. That's why we must do 2, because we must get down to the specific number. An equal sign in computer science does not necessarily mean equals. It means it's assigning a number to something else. We're assigning matrix A plus matrix B to matrix C. Okay, so as you can see, I did 3 different worlds. I did an add world, a subtraction world, and a multiplication world. And as you can see, I changed the signs, and all I had to do was copy and paste, but I had to change the signs. As you can see, I used matrix EC and I added them, subtracted and multiplied, and it gives me all the answers down here. Now I'm going to change b into 2, but then I need to define 2, so that doesn't work. I have to make it an x, and then I have to define x as 2. And I will do that up at the top. And now I'm going to change this into x. And that is really all I had to do. And I'm going to use matrix A, not B. And I have my numbers here. And as you can tell, I defined 2 as x. So now I'm on to the last thing. The last thing our homework asked us is to show x equals 2a minus 0.5b plus 4c. So I asked my teacher for help, and right now I'm getting a bunch of numbers, as you can see, 3 times what's happening. And that is because I have multiple printout systems, so I must delete many of those. Now I'm going to print out what I'm writing, and that is 2 times a minus 0.5 times b plus 4c. I still have so many spaces, so I'm going to get rid of those. However, once I get rid of all of them, I have 0 spaces. So I'm going to hit Command Z, and I'm going to go back, and I'm going to figure out which spaces are the ones I really do need to take away. So I figured out that I have to take all the spaces away from before return Mac. No. And there you have it. That is the finished product. Thank you very much.